Hello, Roger12 here, and Happy New Year to everybody here who's still watching me. Like, yeah. Anyway, so it's New Year, and it's time to get on a new calendar, eh? Last year we actually got to check out one of these calendars, which is of course the Song of the Sea one. Yeah, and it was a pretty nice one, but I'm not gonna throw it away or anything because that's sacrilege to throw away anything that's Song of the Sea related. Yeah, you go over there. Anyway. It's time to get out a new calendar, and let's look at the one that I have here, which I actually got for Christmas. The Super Nintendo Entertainment System 2019 calendar, featuring 5 different games. Oh, I shouldn't open it yet, but anyway, we'll see the front of this. We have we have Mario and Yoshi's render from the Super Mario World. And in the back we have like actual preview of the actual dates on there, like, or at least the pictures on the top anyway. They can say we can actually see actually know what every day has in store for us, pretty much, I guess you could say. And that's probably in order too. A throwback to the early 1990s, the nostalgic 16-month calendar. Yes, there is 16 months on there. Calendar featuring retro art from the most popular Super Nintendo games is a dream for longtime Nintendo fans. With a mix of box art, pixel art, and illustrations, months alternate between 5 classic NES games: Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, Star Fox, and Super Metroid. Recall all the wonders of one of the first game systems and celebrate 19 like it's 91. Or rather, or actually, it would technically be 1990 because like the Super Nintendo technically came out first there. Yeah, it's like a pretty big calendar. Let's compare it to the other one here, actually. Yeah, pretty damn big, eh? Yeah, this one's a lot better because like this back of the calendar isn't blank like this one pretty much is. So yeah, on mine aside, it might use up a bit more of your wall though, but that's not. But thankfully, this wall I have here managed to fit no problem somehow. But anyway, let's take a look inside the book and the calendar and see what kind of arts we have. Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. This is a pretty big thing, actually. This is the top of the 2018 part of the calendar. As you can see, 2018 is split up to 4 different months here because that's not going to be much relevance once you get it, because But I find it interesting that they use the American Super Nintendo here instead of the European one. Actually, okay, let's see. This was apparently made in different countries. This was apparently distributed in different countries, even like we have in the US, Canada, Australia, the UK, and stuff like that. Shame that they didn't get any localized versions, but oh well, what can you do? Anyway, this is just the box art of Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, which isn't really much. But it does give you the sort of designs of the different things. Let me move it up a little bit so you can actually see a bit more. There we go. Now we're on to January. And you see this is basically based on the Super Mario Kart. In fact, there we go, it says it right there, Super Mario Kart. And one thing you actually notice right off the bat is that, unlike the Song of the Sea calendar I had, this basically marks every important date on it, very much. Like, see, New Year's Day, of course, that's today. You have the bank holiday. That's apparently happening in Scotland and New Zealand. That's good to know. They basically tell you every holiday that's happening not only in the UK but also in Australia, Ireland, America. Yeah, we have Australia Day. Yeah, this marks pretty much any important dates on it, which is kind of necessary if you want to celebrate everything and not get questioned about it, like I always do. Here's the art for Super Mario Kart. Hey, that rhymes. And it's pretty. I really love the arts they use for here because it's colorful. We have the art style, the classic art style that we have here. That's probably renders that you use from the actual games as well. So that's pretty awesome to see reused in the calendar for 2019. Right, next one. Oh, here's another box art one. This one's for February. It's the box art for Super Mario World. And here's the American Super Nintendo again. I never really liked the colors for the American Super Nintendo. I always preferred the one for the Japanese and European one, but what can you do? Oh, I thought for a second it said Waluigi Day. No, it says it's Waitangi Day. I should if there was an actual Waluigi Day. Yeah. Anyway, the Lunar New Year. That's apparently the year of the pig, so that's awesome. We have Groundhog Day, which is useful because nobody ever seems to remember when Groundhog Day is, or maybe that's just me. And let's see what else. President's Day, Valentine's Day. That's kind of a universal thing, so it's not going to be a problem to forget. Yeah, here we go. That's the box art for Super Mario World. Like I said, it's colorful, and yeah, it looks really nice. Oh, there we go. Super Metroid. Oh, this one's March. Metroid March. There's like a lot of important dates for here. What St. Patrick's Day observed means? I know what St. Patrick's Day is, obviously, but observed, does that mean anything interesting? I don't know. Must mean something. Otherwise, it wouldn't be on here. Anyway, we have Super Metroid art. Here we go. We have Samus. And yeah. I actually haven't played much of Metroid games, actually. Well, I should probably do that, but then again... I should probably do that sometime. Actually, that's good. I'm curious when Easter is, because Easter, like, changes a lot, because, like... But anyway, this is awesome artwork, again. Super Metroid. Oh, here we go. Here's the first ones of the pixel arts. Here we go. Here's some really awesome sprite works for Super Mario Kart. See, we have the players of you have the characters you can play as in Super Mario Kart. We have Luigi, Koopa, Mario, Donkey Kong Jr., Bowser, Peach, Toad, Yoshi. It's all really nice to look at. And look at Yoshi, and then we have 4 different characters: Yoshi, Mario, Luigi, and Toad. And the bottom of the month. And we have and also a good thing to point out is that every month, every style also sort of changes between the things. Like this is what happens with the box art style. This is what happens with the illustration style. And then with the sprites, the pixel art, we have stylized different blocks of the dates, which is awesome. And also today Easter is on the 21st. That's great to know. But for some reason they didn't mark April Fool's Day, which you'd think they would, because that's an important time as well. Ah well, how can you can't have everything. Here we go. Back to another Metroid one. Actually, no, I'm not going to bother showing the bottoms of these because unless there's like any important dates on there. Oh, I've forgotten. I keep forgetting that Mother's Days are not the same days as the ones in the UK, in America. But anyway, you have a picture of the Super Nintendo again that they used for the other ones. Here we go, we have Metroid. Here's the Super Metroid one. Super Metroid box art, which is really good. As you can imagine, because like, pretty much any of the Super Nintendo box arts shown here are awesome. So yeah. June. Basically the month of my birthday. Hooray! We have Mario swimming with a Koopa shell inside, and we also have the dolphins there, which Yoshi could eat in the Japanese version, but he couldn't eat in the international version. But then in the GBA version, he can eat them again. I never understood that. I suppose it could be a hindrance. I don't know. Anyway, you have the urchin thing. I can't remember what his name is. Oh, and there's a Rip Van Fish. He was just sleeping and stuff. He's just lazy or something. Yeah, we have the logo of the Super Mario World here. Beautiful artwork again. And Flag Day, which is also my birthday. And it's also Donald Trump's birthday. Which makes me feel bad. Anyway, what's next? Oh yeah, pixel art for Legend of Zelda for July. Yay. That's another game I need to play a bit more of, actually, because, it's actually pretty, looks kind of fun. I imagine, and it has nice music from what I have listened. And you see, it's like a lot of different kind of arts that you see here. We have Link there. I think this game got a release on the GBA as well, didn't it? I think. Could be wrong. But anyway. Yeah, this is really beautiful. Blocked, different, blocky different dates again. Yeah, and that's it, really. August, we have the box art for Super Mario Kart. Not many important dates on not a lot of important dates on the bottom this month. We have civic holiday in Canada for some, which is interesting for those kind of people. And I can't read this. Eid al-Adha. I probably mispronounced that. I'm sorry if I did. Anyway, yeah, here's the box art for Super Mario Kart, and it's, like I said, it's really awesome. But yeah, this is mainly for an American audience, because there's not a lot of stuff for European audiences or even Japan ones. Artwork for Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. We have a picture of Zelda and a picture of Link. But no Navi, because she didn't exist, and she was only in one game anyway, because nobody liked her. Anyway. Here's Link without his leggings, and there's Zelda just looking like that. I like the background, though. There's you see the Triforce just faintly, you can kind of see it a little bit there. Yeah, I really like it. Oh yeah, that's when we can see when Labor Day is. That's good. Okay, next month. Oh yeah, pixel art for Super Metroid. That's basically the screen telling you all the different types of things that's there. See, I do remember some stuff about Super Metroid. Oh, my arms hurt. Anyway, they even showed the little buttons here, which is pretty awesome. Anyway, what do we have at the bottom? We have Diwali, we have Halloween, we have a bank holiday. That's great. You have Columbus Day observed, which I don't know what that means. How do you do in Columbus Day? Anyway, just celebrate Christopher Columbus's thing to the America and something. November, we have a box art for Star Fox and Star Fox 2. So yeah, at least they put both of them here. Sadly, this is the only one that's here that actually shows Star Fox, because if you remember in the calendar, at the back of the calendar, it said something about Star Fox as if it's one of the most prominently featured games. In fact, it's not. In fact, I think they showed pixel arts for all the other games, and as well as illustrations. I don't think they did it for Star Fox. Maybe they just didn't have any. Oh, crap! Spoilers. Maybe they just didn't have any space. Maybe they just didn't have the stuff. But it's the election day, which is on that day, and we have Thanksgiving. That's the day Thanksgiving, and then after that is Black Friday. So yeah. And finally, December, which is a smorgasbord of different kinds of sprites from Super Mario World. Yeah, it's I love the different kind of colors that they show in the background as well as the different color sprites. Yeah, I love this. This is probably the one I like the most, actually. One thing I find interesting, though, is that they don't actually use the piranha plant from the one that flies out from the pipes. They use the traditional piranha plant, and then not the flying one from Super Mario World. I mean, I know that Super Mario World also features those kind of piranha plants, but they were always facing downwards in the game, and they were never facing upwards in the game. That's interesting to point out, anyway. And on the bottom we have we have shells, and we have the feather and the fire flower. We have St. Andrew's Day. We have the winter solstice. We have Christmas, naturally. And we have Kwanzaa, which is interesting. We have Boxing Day. They celebrate Boxing Day in Canada too. Wow. And St. Stephen's Day. I know they mentioned a lot about St. Stephen's Day, and yet I have no idea what it is. I don't even know who Saint Stephen is. I always just like with Boxing Day. I kind of understand I understand from the name what Boxing Day is, like your boxes to the poor and stuff. I think like even if that's like close approximation of that anyway. But like Saint Stephen's Day, what do you do? But anyway, that's it, and that's the end of the calendar. I gotta say, this is a pretty nice little calendar here. Like there's a lot of different illustrations as well as box arts and pixel arts as well, which is really awesome to see. On a calendar like this, I don't think you see much calendars do this very much. Yeah, like. So I gotta say the thanks to you. Was this Abrams, the art of books? Yes. Also, it's white clean. And it came with a piece of cardboard when I bought it. But that's not really interesting to point out. But anyway, yeah, this is the Super Nintendo 2019 calendar. And yeah, that's gonna be fun to hang up on the wall. If I'm going to throw it out or not, that's another question I'm curious to know about. Because of course I'm not gonna throw this one away because that's, like I said, it's sacrilege. But this one I'm probably not going to, because like I said, calendars can have nice arts too, but at the same time, I don't know. This is really nice, and I'm going to hang it up for the year. Okay, then. This is World Trek 112 signing out.